All right. Good morning, everybody, or where you're at, probably good evening. Welcome to CFA. Nick here. And that's right. I'm wearing my Padres gear because they just had an amazing comeback yesterday to stay alive in their playoffs. They have a one-game elimination today to see if they move on in the playoffs or if they're done. But I'm just so happy they won a game in the playoffs. It's been too long. How are you all doing? Thank you so much for showing up. CSK versus SRH. What's up, Dhoni Forever, Aditya, White Wolf 14, Abdullah, Awanish, Haran, Hand, Jumins, Computer Scientist, Mira, Tashar, Jordy Girl, Abhishek, Sunny S. What's up? Arjun, how you doing? That's right, SRH playing today. We got the typical opening partnership. We got Bairstow, we got Warner, and we got this opening partnership, Nick and Gabe. What's up, Gabe?
What's up? So happy this morning for a myriad of reasons. Your boys came through last night. I wanted to see that for you. You know what I'm saying? And I was let me fix my camera here. I was happy about that. But you know what I was happy about? I was reading the ESPN cricket info, which I took a screenshot on, and we're gonna add on today's 3 wickets, hopefully. Where it said that obviously the Sunrisers won the toss and the Sunrisers chose to bat. But more interestingly, had CSK, Dhoni's own words, won the toss, they would have batted first.
Ooh.
I think they're figuring it out.
They watch CFA Nation. They get the tips from Gabe.
It's not that hard to figure out.
Bravo's going today. How do you feel about that? Ryudu's playing today, and guess who's got Ryudu on his fantasy squad?
Ooh, you know what? I wanted to go with Ryudu. I could not afford to get him in there. I had to get my man Dwayne Bravo in there, bro. I had to get my man Dwayne Bravo in there. You know, they only allow you. What happened?
I said, I'm sure he's hungry. I'm sure he wants to see some stuff. What's up, Arjit? What's up, Gunjan, Raul, Pratash, Boomer, Jasil, Deepak, Abdullah, Swapnil, Almighty, Nikhil. I mean, it goes on and on. Pranav, how you doing? Let's see, again, this opening partnership. These 2 overseas players, let's see if they can be dangerous like they're supposed to be, or let's see if they can get dismissed. I also got Shahar in my fantasy squad as well. He's the opening bowler. We're about to go right here. Like Gabe said, SRH won the toss, and they elected to bat. You don't want to be chasing.
No, you just can't. Here's another interesting thing. Dhoni left off Josh Hazelwood. Everybody thought it would have been, I was listening to the pregame, everybody thought it was going to be Sam Curran. But Sam Curran can rake. Josh Hazelwood can't. He realizes you've got to have guys that can hit.
Sam Curran may be the most important Dream 11 player, but he also might be the important all-rounder in cricket right now. He's in the leaderboards in wickets. I think he has 5 of them or something like that. He is also able to rake. He's just not able to last too long. But this guy, I mean, I got him on my fantasy squad because this guy will get you the wickets. This guy will get you the 6s. This guy will hook up your squad. And you definitely can't leave him off.
And you need guys that are gonna produce runs, man, because you're chasing, bro. You know, you're gonna be chasing. Yep, Bravo's replacing Hazelwood. Everybody thought it would be Bravo versus Sam Curran. But Dhoni can see what's in front of his eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Sam Curran, your vice captain. That's a good idea. He can get some points for you. He has the potential. Let's see if Bairstow can, not make those mental mistakes. He's a very dangerous batsman. He can score runs in bunches. It's 1-0 right now after 2 balls. Nothing too exciting happened yet. Just 1 run so far on 2 balls.
After watching so many England T20 games and now watching so many IPL games, Bairstow is feast or famine, man. Now I know what they mean by him being inconsistent. He's going to give you a 50 or a century, or he's going to give you like 3 or 4, man, and get out dismissed silly. You know what I mean? It's just so weird.
Yeah. Pardeep, I appreciate that. What a game last night. The Padres hung on. I'm telling you guys. I thought it was going to be a loss. I was so mad last night. They were down 6-2 in the 6th inning. 3 innings to go. They were just lifeless. And then my man, Fernando Tatis Jr., 3-run home run. Manny Machado, solo home run. And then it just went off. And their pitching, they kept giving up runs and kept letting the Cardinals get back into it. But they survived.
Big win. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? He's feast or famine.
Oh, no.
And that kills me because Burstow's on my team, but I don't care. I want CSK to win, baby.
Oh, I can't remember. I think I had Bairstow at first, but then I got rid of him because I want to put Sam Curran on there. Oh, tell me I was right. Man, out for a duck. What do we say? What do we say? Is he going to be, is he going to get the big runs or is he going to get out early? Oh,
he's feast or famine, guys.
And that's Shahar. He's on my squad. So that ball was a good ball, but it got lucky. It hit off the pad and it hit the wickets after that, but that was still a good ball. Shahar put it where he needed to be. Bairstow had no answer for it, and he's done with a duck.
And that should have been a ball. Bairstow should have tried to defend again. But again, I put Bairstow in too, Boomer. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Feast or famine with this guy.
Yep, the end swing on that one. Let me get this score ready to go already. That's a great start for Gabe. I put in the description, I said, Mumbai won yesterday. Can CSK match him and go 2-2? That's a great start right there.
And they need to. They need to. And that's a huge wicket. Huge wicket right there.
I mean, this opening partnership has – I'm trying to think of other opening partnerships that are as potent and as dangerous as this one. And I don't know if there's too many of them. I mean, obviously, you got Mayank and you got KL Rahul that have that ability. You have some other ones, but it's just so dangerous. That's a huge wicket right there. Here's Pandey. There's a 4 just like that.
And I know, look at the face. Look at his face, right? Shahar's face is like, that's an edge. If we're playing test, that's an out. You know what I mean? That's a wicket because that's an edge straight back, but there's nobody in the slips. No slips in T20, baby.
Well, I think Renell said in a comment on our video yesterday that whoever told you there's no slips in T20 is wrong. I just don't think it happens too often. Look at you got Watson right there. You got Watson right next to the wicket keeper.
Well, obviously in the power play though, you oh, there we go, Dhoni. Save that. I just saw Watson was there. But normally, you know how in test you got 2 or 3 slips back there.
No, I hear what you're saying, but I don't think there's a rule that says you can't have it. It just doesn't happen too often. I wonder if there's a strategy in T20 when it does happen, like the end of a match, or like you're desperate and you need some wickets because they're about to chase, or.
Come on, the Yellow Army, baby. We fired up. Oof. What an over by Chahar.
In place and one the goalie on that one.
What an over by Chahar. What an over. 1 for 6. A wicket, gave up only 6 runs. I love it. Yep, the ball is swinging. But I was I always like to go to ESPN Cricket Info, Nick, before I set my lineup to know who's going to be in or not, because I've had that happen to me a few times in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Where I have a guy in and he doesn't play. There's Sam Curran. I love Dhoni's mentality. It doesn't matter, Josh Hazelwood or honestly, Sam Curran has been the best player for CSK as far as an all-rounder, getting wickets and getting runs. You know what I'm saying? And he said, why would I pull this guy out? He's done nothing wrong. You know what I mean? Plus, if we're chasing, and obviously today we're chasing, we need to put up a big total. He can go get you 20 or 30. You know what I mean? Josh Hazelwood ain't going to do that.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm just listening to Brett Lee. He's going to work right now in the dugout. He's talking about the inseam, the outseam. Here's Sam Curran. Does anyone else have an hack to increase transfer? I only have 39 left. Yeah, we've seen some people have used a lot of those transfers.
That's part of the reason why I couldn't get I would have to drop somebody else who's already playing tomorrow, and that doesn't make sense. So that's why I didn't go. I only had 2 moves I could make today, and it was Faf du Plessis and because I already had Bairstow from the last match still on my team. It was Faf du Plessis and who else was it? I can't remember. Oh yeah. I added Dwayne Bravo. I've been waiting for Bravo. Come on, I'm waiting for some Bravo.
Yeah, Drummer Boy, you're right. That was an epic bat flip. And I'm telling you guys, you have no idea. Some of you guys do. As Padres fans, like we've been waiting for this. We've been waiting for 14 years to get to the playoffs. None of my kids have been alive the last time the Padres were in the playoffs. And even when they get to the playoffs, they play like garbage, like they were the first game and most of the second game. Those home runs, that bat flip, that electricity last night, that'll go on in Padres fandom archives forever. And now we're hoping to get a game 3. I'm hoping they do. I'm hoping they go as far as possible. But I'm telling you, that one game right there, there you go. That one win, that one game, that one comeback, that made such a big difference for so many Padres fans. It's huge.
Listen, and you know what was beautiful about it? People aren't going to talk about it, but this is how you know they're a young team. They were tied, then they lost the lead, then they tied again, then they took over the lead. Both Tatis and Will Myers were huge. But what happened right after Tatis hit that Machado back to back, belly to belly.
And you know what? That at bat, when you watch the whole at bat, and I'm sure you did, because I know you like to break this stuff down. That whole at bat, he was locked in. I'm not going to say he was trying to hit a home run, but let's say he was trying to hit a home run. He was trying to get the game tied. Let's keep the momentum going. So the entire bat, he saw 6 or 7 pitches. There was one pitch where it was high and he didn't swing at it, and he was shaking his head like, no, get that crap out of here. I'm not going to swing at that nonsense. He fouled one off, and then he just parked that other one. He was up. He was so locked in. I mean, I was just so pumped. I was screaming so much last night, I can barely talk.
It was so funny. Nick texted me after the game. He said, man, I'm so glad they won, but I don't know how you deal with this year after year when the Yankees go to the playoffs. I said, it's stressful, brother. That's why I'm bald.
I don't know how you do it. I don't know if this is how you get because your team's in the playoffs every year, but I get stressed. I get tense. My heart starts pumping. I mean, many losses.
Trust me. I feel you. Sam Curran is going to end this over on 6. Look at that. 6 runs. And we'll give up 6 runs and over. No big deal. You're in a power play right now. And through 2, you only got 12. And you've already lost a wicket. I love it.
It's funny that you mentioned 6 because I felt watching these matches that 6 or under is a good over for a bowler. I feel like 1 per ball is a good over. And that's kind of like, in my mind, kind of like that measuring stick. Can you get to less than 6 or less runs? We got a super chat here. Warner, Pandey, and Kane have to play 30 balls each now. I agree. And I forgot once again that Kane Williamson's on the squad. Should have picked him up. But he bats kind of later in the order, and I want to get those fantasy points. But yes, I agree. Those guys, Bairstow's one of their bigger offensive guys, and he's already done.
Thank you for the super chat, Anosh. Thank you.
We need them to get those balls, but yes, thank you so much, Inosh. Appreciate it.
Inosh, there we go.
Oh. There you go. It surprises me how fast the ball's off their bat sometimes when they don't even use the angle too much. They just kind of push at it. It's amazing.
Bro, Pandey is a professional batsman. You see what he's doing? He's not trying to go yard. He's finding gaps. He understands the situation right now. Bairstow gave up his wicket, silly, and now we have to each play like they just said 30 deliveries. So I got to find my 4s when they're here, take my singles, but I cannot get myself out trying to go for a 6.
Well, let's see if Dhoni tells Faf just to move a little bit closer to behind the bowler than he was before. Not too dramatically, but a little bit closer so they don't allow that shot anymore. Nothing there.
We just gave away a run.
Oh, thank you.
Come on, man.
That. Who is that? Is that Ryudu? Thank you. What's up, Marcelino? Yeah, RJ bats do have a sweet spot for sure.
I mean, I am so pumped, bro, this morning that CSK, the Yellow Army, it came out with the intention to win. You know, Dhoni already said, yeah, we wanted to bat first, but didn't win the toss. But you can see he already created that team, put in that batsman that all-rounder that's gonna help him with the bat as well as the wickets. He recognized how good Sam Curran is playing. Doesn't matter, you know, whether Hazelwood was supposed to be ahead of him or not in the rotation. Like that's just good captaincy. You know what I mean?
Super sticker here. Appreciate that, RJ. We appreciate
Thank you, RJ. Appreciate that.
Appreciate the love and the support.
See, this is the thing about the Sunrisers too, Nick. Even though you lost Bairstow, you got Warner, you got Pandy.
Oh man, and Pandy, he's the one that we don't talk about enough. This guy's amazing.
Oh, bro, he's a professional. He's a professional batsman, bro. And it's scary, their offense. Honestly, their offense is so scary.
What's up, Peter? Excuse me, Peter. It's part of my last name. I shouldn't get that one wrong. Good to see you. You guys make afternoon fun after I get online. Classes whole day. Thanks, Marcelino. We appreciate that. Yeah, we have classes that we teach, and we love teaching. But you know, cricket's a great way to start the day for sure. Panday.
I mean, it changes my normal routine of waking up, turning on CNN, and making myself depressed. You know what I'm saying? At least I go to school in a good mood, unless my team loses.
Ponday. Tomorrow's 2 matches. Gabe's already said that he's going to be that marathon man once again. RCB in the morning, 3 a.m. our time.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited for it.
Good luck, man.
Ooh. Now, tomorrow's kind of tricky, Nick, because you've got 2 games. But if you set your lineup for the first one, you're not sure what's going to happen in that second one. Have you thought about that?
Nope, not at all.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're gonna have an advantage to me tomorrow to know who's in the starting lineups and everything. I just gotta hope that there's no, you know, I'll just go with the ones that you can trust for sure will be in there. Yeah, 4 teams are playing tomorrow. Half the league's playing tomorrow. Got to make sure I got my roster set.
Ooh, it's Puran's birthday. I'm gonna shoot him out a happy birthday from CFA on Twitter. He's gonna be like, "Who? What? Weren't you guys talking smack?" Then I'll blame Nick. Then I'll throw you under the bus. I was like, "That was Nick, bro, not me."
Hey man, whatever you gotta do.
Yeah, happy birthday, Puran. What's up, Han?
We need Warner to stop playing test right now. You got Sam Curran with the locks flowing.
I'm telling you, this kid, and maybe that's, guess what? I do it with my own sons, right? And my older son would forever get like so upset whenever I would compare him to my younger son. And we compare the Currans. How could you not? And Sam Curran is just better than Tom Curran. Panday.
Oh, yeah.
He was in a 6.
No, it's a 4. So my captain, I went with Faf as my captain. He hasn't let me down yet. And my vice captain, I'm drawing a blank. Who did I choose as my vice? Now I'm trying to think to myself, I didn't pick Bairstow, did I?
I hope you did, because I did.
You did?
Bairstow's either my captain or my vice captain.
Oh, tell me I didn't. Let me find out right now. That should be at least 1, maybe 2. Just 1.
Roger says, no way. Tom is way better than Sam. Not in the games we've seen.
He's got
Sam Curran is Cobra Kai. Right, baby. Cobra Kai never died.
Yeah, I got Sam Curran as my vice. I did not get Bairstow. Thank
goodness. Nice.
I did pick up my wild card today, though. I went with I didn't have a lot of points, so I had to go with the wild card. I picked up Jadeja. I'm hoping that he has a bounce back match. Oh, close. I'm hoping he has a bounce back match and that he's able to prove me right. Ooh, super chat here, a big old one, 500. Thank you so much for that super sticker, or maybe it's just a super chat without the message.
Oh, no.
Garishan, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for the support and the love. If you have a comment or something you want to add or request, make sure you let us know. We'll add it to your super chat. But thanks so much for that love and that support.
Absolutely. I appreciate that, guys. We appreciate that. Mentum says, Gabe, I think the problem is that Gale is a opener. Gale's an opener, and I'm trying to highlight this comment. It won't work.
Which one?
The problem is Mentum's 718. He says, Gabe, I think the problem with Gale is that he's an opener, and currently for Punjab, KL Rahul and Agarwal are set and playing well as openers, so it's difficult to change the order. Are you telling me they couldn't use another guy that could rake? Is the mentality, if I'm an opener, I cannot bat anywhere else? That doesn't make any sense. Mind you, they do the same thing in baseball, right? Which drives me nuts.
And I think that's where we are having a hard time, because I don't understand the mentality either, how someone is an opener or they're not. That's where I don't understand enough about cricket, T20 cricket, to understand that, because in baseball, they switch the lineup sometimes, every week. They'll switch the lineup. Tatis, for example, he'll be starting out as the leadoff point, and sometimes he'll go number 2. So, I mean, for us, it's – and the positioning for the lineup is super important in baseball, but they switch it pretty often, and so it's hard for us to understand. So if someone can try to help us understand why the opening is such a big position, like why not have Gale at like if you're going to play him, you're going to want him to score runs, right? So why not have him? I said, maybe that's what it is. You're not going to have him play, be a fielding liability, and then put him at 6 or 7 in case he gets in the game. You're going to want to use him the most possible because he can score you a lot of runs. So maybe that's what it is. It's offsetting his fielding inability to be able to be an opener. I don't know.
So play him at 3. What's the difference between being at 2 or 3? You know what I'm saying? You're going to see a lot of deliveries.
I see 3 and 4 as I see those as the biggest positions in the cricketing lineup. And I know people are going to say the opening partnership, but if I have a Bairstow that goes out on a duck, or someone that goes out on a 4 or 5, like the cock or whatever, I need someone to be there ready to be another opening partnership, basically, a replacement early on in that match. So why not put Gale at 3? He still has that somewhat backup opening position, and, you don't have him replacing someone else at number 1 and 2.
I mean, it's a moot point because they're not playing him, but all I'm saying is yesterday they could have used more guys that could rake. And in that lineup, after KL Rahul, who has been the most consistent, obviously, and of course Agarwal, Puran's had his best day yesterday at 40, but he has been super inconsistent. No, you can't tell me any of those other guys are guaranteed to get you more runs than Chris Gale. Come on, stop it.
We got Shahar here with his 3rd over. This is that's a shot from Warner. That's a boundary. Shahar with his 3rd over on my fantasy squad, so maybe he can get me a wicket, even though I don't want him to. I'm sorry, that wasn't Warner. That was Panday.
Dude. Panday, and I mean, dude, he's on my squad, so I'm getting points. But this guy is such a professional batsman. He doesn't get himself out. That's the thing. He doesn't get himself out. Who got themselves out yesterday, Nick? Do you remember? We were talking about it. Yadav
got the run out.
No. Remember that he pulled the ball to his own stumps.
Was that KL Rahul? Well, who was that? He hit the ball and it deflected into this. I think that might have been KL Rahul.
It might have been KL Rahul. Yeah, KL Rahul. That's what I'm saying. And Yadav is it's because he was going for a big shot. Yadav is such a professional at bat, where he's not going to do that. He's not going to get himself out silly like that. And I love KL Rahul, but yesterday was not his finest performance. And again, Pandey, he's just, he's not going to go out on a duck. He's not going to pull a burst, though. I have yet to see this guy have that bad of a game.
Yeah, they're saying it was Raul. Here's a super chat again. Girishan, thank you so much. Sorry, my earlier super chat did not have a message. Currently, I'm down with COVID and home is post-hospitalization, but I feel great watching with IPL with you. Wow. We appreciate that. You are in the midst of some serious health issues because of COVID, and you're still sending us some love. You're still watching the match with us. Thank you so much, Garishan. We appreciate that. We hope that you definitely get well soon, like AJ said.
Speedy recovery.
We're glad that you're out of the hospital. We're glad you're able to watch some cricket right now. And we just feel so honored that you're watching with us. Thank you for the love. Thank you so much.
Speedy recovery. We wish you a speedy recovery, man. Get well soon. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, we got another super chat here from Inosh. There you go. You want to read it?
Yeah. Dhoni is going in, all in for wickets bowling Chahar. Yeah, I agree. This is smart. Use your best bowlers early to break up those partnerships. Don't let any of these dangerous guys get settled in. Dhoni is playing. It was the same thing.
Plan as long as it works.
Who did it the other day? Remember, Nick, that he KKR, right? KKR, Patty Cummins, 3 right out the bat. 3 of his 4 overs right in the beginning, back to back to back. Break up that partnership, get him out of the power play, make sure they don't score, and he got himself a wicket. This is super smart by MS Dhoni. Super smart.
It's a good plan, but it's also risky. I mean, you got to look at it on both sides. It's definitely risky, and that's not a CSK hater talking. That's just me being honest. For any captain to make that move, it's risky. I would say if you get 2 wickets out of it, then it paid off, because 2 wickets in the first, 8 overs is huge. It makes those middle overs even harder. It makes you feel more cramped. 3 or 4 would be better, obviously, but if you can get that one bowler to get you 2 wickets in the first 4 or 5 overs, then that's when it pays off if they go 3 out of the first 5. It doesn't pay off, in my opinion, if you get just the 1. And I'm glad he got the 1. He's on my fantasy squad. But it's a risk, because then if that's one of your best bowlers and his his in swing, everything's working out really, really nicely right now, it won't pay off if it doesn't pay off. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
No, I agree. I hear you. I like Roger's comments here. Openers should be experts in playing swing balls. As we saw, the first wicket today by Chahar was swing. Middle batman order should be experts in playing spinners and different skill sets based upon the lineup. Lower order guys should be able to slug. And I get they have the prototypical guys like they do in baseball. Your 1-2 hitters should be your best contact guys. 3-4 should be your best power guys. Your RBI guys. But I'm also saying that, having seen that entire lineup, you're not telling me that there's nowhere that Chris Gale could fit in that you could use his bat. You know what I mean?
We got another super chat here from Dat Simba Crazy. Love that name. Thanks for the super chat. Rohit Sharma didn't have great scores down the order. Once he became an opener, he had time to play more balls and get going. Now he's a legendary opener. All right. We appreciate that huge super chat. Thank you so much. And that's a great point. Me and Gabe, we have conversations outside of YouTube on our own about the things that we're learning, the things that we're being told by the viewers in the comment section. And even though our 3 wickets is in the moment in that match, we understand there's a bigger picture there. And we're trying to better understand. But if that's true for Chris Gale, that it took him some time going, then that's great. The confusing thing for me on that same lines is for those openers or those batsmen in the top 4 that have been doing it for many years and are still struggling match after match early in the season. That makes it very, very tough. But we appreciate that super chat.
Here's another thing. When we're talking about that Rohit Sharma comment, right? Whoa. What a shot. He almost took off Pandey's head.
Watch your melon.
Ooh.
There you go, Warren. Get something going, for crying out loud.
Here's another thing. We talked about sabermetrics, right, in our video. Those of you that have watched the movie Moneyball, it's based on sabermetrics. And one of the new things is, historically in baseball, your best hitter would always bat cleanup, which means 4. And as sabermetrics crunch numbers, and we're not talking about numbers for one season. We're talking about they went back and crunched 10 years worth of numbers, guys. 10 years.
Nice fielding.
They realize that the best position to bat in baseball is 2, because you virtually get the same amount of RBI opportunities, but you get an extra at bat every single game, which means over the season you go from having 500 at bats to 600 at bats, which is huge. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why I like when they moved Pollard up the other day. How could Pollard do damage if he's down at 7? You know what I'm saying? He's not going to help you. He's not going to have deliveries to play.
Nice fielding right there, Curran. Way to stop from being a boundary.
I'm telling you, I love Sam Curran. And I think that's why they won that match. Remember we talked about that, Nick, how they brought him in early? Pollard at 5, was it?
They moved him up in the game, yeah.
Those of you that play fantasy right now, I had MS Dhoni on my fantasy squad the first 2-3 games they played. He ain't on there today. You know why? Because he don't bat till 7th, man. You know what I mean? 8th. It's fantasy, all right? Yes, he's a legend. He's great. But if he doesn't get the balls to play, he's not going to put up the numbers you need. And that's what sabermetrics is in a nutshell, being able to read numbers.
Definitely. When are we going to see him Bravo? That's what I want to know. When are we going to see him? Let's see. Pollard can't open, but he can bat anywhere in the middle order. Yeah, I mean, that would be the thing that would keep me up at night, is where do I put my big boppers who can get me those 6s and those 4s in the death overs? Where do I put them? Because you don't know how long your opening partnership is going to last. You don't know how long your 3 or 4 is going to go. So do you put them at 5, 6, even 7? Because some matches we've seen where they get to 7 early, and now all you have are these tail enders, maybe an 8 or 9 or 10, and they're now in the death overs. That's why it's great to have an option like a Joffrey Archer, because this guy can be a tail ender, but he can also get you those 6s in the death overs if need be. And of course, he's best known for his bowling. It's there he is. There's Bravo. There goes that man. Let's see what he's got.
Little single there.
They go for 2? No, they stopped at 1.
Finally, Bravo. I know. And groin injuries are no joke, man. Groin injuries. I didn't realize he was that bad. It was that bad. So,
the interesting thing, Roger, about your comment, I would like to see a crossover of a few batsmen between cricket and baseball and vice versa. My take on that is, as awesome as that would be as a fan, if I'm the athlete and I've made it to Major League Baseball or I've made it to international cricket or IPL, I don't want to mess around with my game. I don't want to, because it's a similar skill set, but it's different approaches. It's different sports. So I personally want to choose one sport and excel in that one sport. It's like when you see these guys who are playing 2 sports professionally. Bo Jackson was like the only one I can think of that did it really successfully. Deion Sanders was a great athlete, but baseball, he was not anywhere near the ability he was at in football. Why mess with the athleticism? It's so hard to compete in one sport. Focus on one sport. It would take someone who played one of the sports and then got dropped because they weren't good enough and they tried their hand at something else. For example, there's a baseball player named Rick Ankiel who was a serious pitcher. He had some serious speed, but he flamed out very quickly. And what I mean by that is not that he lost his fastball so much, but he just lost his control. And so he went back to the minor leagues and he worked himself as an outfielder because he could still bat. And he came back up to the major leagues and he had some really good season as a batter. You would need a situation kind of like that where one sport dismisses you so that you can try the other sport. But that would be exciting.
Here's the thing. It's if you guys have paid attention to the NFL, what's going on, Nice defense right there. Little dot ball. There's been more injuries in the NFL this year than ever before. Last night, again, there were about 5-6 major injuries. And it's because they had no preseason games. You can't just throw these guys out there. We've seen a lot of injuries in cricket. Look, Dwayne Bravo, you can't shut these guys down for 6 months and then put them back out there. It doesn't work that way. And one of the things are injuries. Ooh, great job, Dhoni. Injuries in sports, man. That wasn't a wide.
It was behind him.
Looked like it bounced in front of him and then went backwards.
No, it was behind him, man. So I'm surprised to see, okay, Chawla's out there, right? He's on the squad. We've seen him on the roster many times. He's been given some runs. He did very well in the end. I'm surprised that we haven't seen him at all in these first few overs. I'm wondering if Dhoni's riding the hot hand, which is kind of the way we want things to happen. But most of these captains, they kind of stay with their consistency. I wonder if he's saving him for all of the past 10 overs because of the performance he gave last time, where he was much more impressive in the second half of the match than the first half.
I do agree with dropping Hazelwood for Bravo, because in these venues, especially if you're chasing, you need guys that can bat. And if you would have dropped Sam Curran, Hazelwood's bat is not Sam Curran's bat. You know what I mean? Yep. And you're going to play Dwayne Bravo. He's one of your best bowlers. So I think
Hazelwood bowled really well last time, right?
Yeah, he bowled well.
But I think right there.
I think as far as he bowled well, but did he bat well? No, I think he got like 6.
Well, you're not keeping Chawla in there for his bat, right? I personally think it's more of a decision of Chawla or Hazelwood.
That's what I would think, yes.
But again, if you're going to put Bravo in there, you got to get rid of an overseas player. So that's why not Chawla. All right. So that's why Hazelwood. I got you.
But look at that. Bravo comes in, 4 runs. 4 runs. Yeah, he tripped. Luckily, he didn't get injured. Hopefully, he didn't get injured. 4 runs. That's what I'm talking about, man. Now, this kind of thing builds pressure on SRH because they chose to bat first. They've got a low total. Now you're going to see guys take bigger swings. And I think, Nick, that's why you throw out Chahar early on to keep that total in the I always like to say super over, in the power play low, so that now guys start chasing. Does that make sense? You just put dot balls, just create pressure, man. I said Chawla can hit 6s.
Wow. Cool. I didn't know that. I like Anshuman's comment. Shout out to me. I like that attempt. What's up, man? How you doing?
What up? Yellow Army, baby. Let's go. Is that an out?
Yep. Sam Curran.
And I don't even care. It's my guy. Bye, Panday. Let's go.
Let's go. There you go.
And who took the catch? Let's go. CSK, you crazy, Nick. Bottom of the
nutty. Kieran Pollard is the only player to play both Test cricket and baseball. He is from St. Kitts and played for the West Indies. That's awesome.
You could tell in his swing. He's got such a beautiful swing, man.
That just got me some fast points. Thank you, Sam Curran.
Listen, he wanted to elevate it. Yep, he tried. That's what I'm saying. He wanted to try to hit a bigger shot because you're putting pressure on him. Nick talking that crazy stuff about CSK at the bottom of the points. You crazy, man.
Are they not at the bottom of the points right now?
Wait, ask me that question again at 10 o'clock, cousin.
I'm just stating facts. Are they not? Oh, I know. You can give it to me with my Padres too. Losing to the Cardinals. Oh, gosh. CSK will still lose. I love it. Powell, not Pollard. Powell. All right. Sorry about that. Powell. Kieran Powell. Oh, there's a guy named Kieran Powell and Kieran Pollard. My bad. My mistake.
I thought you were talking about Pollard because he's got a baseball swing.
Here's Kane. Okay, this is very interesting right now, Gabe. If you get Warner and Williamson out before the 12th over,
done.
That's tough, right? This partnership right now, and I keep saying it every time, this partnership is extremely important. Who do they got, guys? Who do they got after Kane and Warner as far as guys that you're really nervous about, that you really fear? Not guys that can get a 40 or can get a 35 or even a 50. Who are the guys you're really worried about after these two guys? This is super important right now.
Look at that. Another dot. I love it.
The run scoring is drying up, but after I saw yesterday's Mumbai game, when I thought there was no runs being scored for them, I'm not going to worry too much about it.
And
SRH
honestly,
order is weak. Nobody there.
In my opinion, you want to try to get King Williamson out. He just came in.
Oh, yeah.
He just came in. Don't let him settle in. Oh, I'm not even going to say that was a drop. He tried his best. That was a really good attempt by Watson
I don't
there.
know, Gabe. I think you'd want to have Warner out right now. You want to know why? Because he's seen 19 balls. He's in that position right now where he might have a pretty good idea of what he wants to do, how the ball's reacting off the pitch, where the seam's at, where the length's at. And I think he's got enough in his experience today where he's about to go off. I think you want to get Warner out more than Kane right now.
What a good effort there by Watson. It just got under his hands. Here's why. Because Warner's playing test, bro. You know what I'm saying? And look at that. 15 on 19. He's not even at 100 strike rate. I'm not worried about that. He's not playing a good shot.
I'm just saying. Look at what Pollard did yesterday. He was at 17 runs in the 18th over, and then once he had seen himself 12 or 13 balls, good night. And that was a death. I understand that, but I'm just saying. Ooh. I think Warner's a more important wicket right now.
Let's go, CSK.
Yeah, he can change gears anytime. Danger man. Oh. Yeah, enough guys there. That
last
the
ball.
Power play, and they have all those guys on the inside there.
Last ball. What do you guys think? I always love the last ball. It's so dangerous. It could be a 6. It could be a wicket. What do you guys think? Come on. And that's just going to go for a single.
Oh. They got fillers everywhere.
Love it. Love it.
That was a much better over for Thakur right there. Much better over. As a computer science, I think there's a bug on Nick and Gabe's YouTube is only Roger, Rennell, and Han Solo's chats are visible to them. If we are susceptible to those kind of patterns, we're not trying to be like that. I personally don't like it when certain YouTubers kind of do that kind of stuff. I like to say it's just coincidence, but you know, as a computer scientist, he's done the math there. He sees that. We'll try to do better.
Not to mention me and Rennell, you see eye to eye. That's my Caribbean buddy there. Uh-oh, a little chowla. A little chowla.
You should say uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. I feel a wicket coming on. Mm-hmm. I smell it. See, he toys with the batsman. He said, here, I'll give you a 6. Get you comfortable. Ooh, little single. All right, YouTube, Warner, Burstow were the best openers last year. Yeah, I mean, Dante, loving you too, man. Much love for all you guys. and much. Oh no, Laughter Express. Here comes Dinda Academy. What are you doing to me? Chawla, you know what? He's not a actual member. He's an honorary member. So he can give up a lot of runs, but my man's going to get some wickets. You feel me?
We got to come up with a new name than Dinda Academy because I do feel bad for this cricketer I don't even know anything about, and we're clowning him. Okay. Maybe we need to go back to Jordan line because at least this IPL.
The Jordan rules. Oh. Reverse sweep. I hate that shot.
Oh, worked out this time. Worked out this time. Here's a super chat here from Rajat. In this CSK lineup, every single person can bat. And I think anyone can bat. The question is, are they dangerous? Where you're worried about them? Appreciate the super chat. Appreciate the comment.
I think that's what Dhoni.
I watch Impractical Jokers. I think Gabe watches it. Me and my wife have been watching that show for years. Hilarious.
It is so much responsibility. They're even talking about it now on the broadcast. David Warner's a captain, and he seems to be struggling with that responsibility. Do you really want to be the captain if you're a cricketer? If you guys were on a cricket team, do you want that responsibility?
Nope. Unless I was just that good.
Bro, it's just so much pressure. It's so much pressure. And you're setting the field. You're choosing, which we've seen how important it is. At the beginning, if you win the toss, whether to bowl or whether to bat, I mean, you're making a decision on who, with the selection committee, on who gets dropped and who play. It's just too much pressure. Here's the thing. In baseball, you can blame your manager, right? Even if you're the captain, manager puts out the rest of the team out there. Football, same thing. If you're a captain on a cricket team, there's nobody else to blame. You know what I'm saying? Anish, you captained your college team. Then be honest. Didn't you feel the pressure, Anish, of other players upset at you because you didn't play them? Or, I mean, what was that experience like?
We have someone called Dinda Academy. Come on, people. His name's Ashish. Ashish.
Just let us know, man.
There you go. Abhishek, he's captain teams, took a toll on his health. Y'all captain my cricket team.
It has to. Let's just put it this way: if you're a captain of a cricket team, you probably don't get too many Christmas cards. Okay, that's just saying.
Yeah, I agree, RJ. I mean, we all have different leadership positions in whatever jobs we have. We're not all athletes, but it's human nature to have a desire to be in the leader of the group. So I guess everybody dreams of being a captain, even if they are not good at it. I agree. You have the same thing in the workplace there. You have some people that are leaders that, you know, I have found that a lot of leaders, and I've worked different jobs before I became a teacher too. Most leaders want to become a leader because they feel like it gives them that kind of status, or they like to boss people around. But they are not fit whatsoever to be a leader. They just do it because they want to call the shots, but they don't know how to bring the group together and get them to where they need to go. They don't do their job besides bossing around. I mean, it's just a lot of people want to be. Not everyone's fit to be. Strategic timeout? No. We should react to Dinda. We should. We should definitely. We just need to think of a better name than Dinda Academy or Jordan Line. I just feel bad that we're clowning these guys, you know? Kevin Costner. I wish. Good looking guy. And I love Kevin Costner as an actor. A lot of people, oh man, they give him so much hate. They give Costner so much hate. They say he's only one note. He has no range. This guy's an Academy Award winner. This guy's in so many movies I love. I have no problem with his acting.
Nick. Ed Kranepool. Oh.
You know what? This is interesting. So let me give you some context. So Dinda Academy's perfect name. I don't think Dinda will mind. I got a message on Instagram. I won't say from who, where Dinda actually spoke out, not because of us, but because of the whole Dinda Academy phrase. He spoke out and he says he's got people constantly ridiculing him and hating him and this or that. And he said that his cricket journey was rare because no one in his family wanted him to pursue cricket. He worked his butt off for 9 years from a kid to an adult to get into international cricket. He said, I may not be the best cricketer. I may not be your favorite cricketer, but I ask you just not to constantly throw hate at me for just doing the best I could. And, you know, that really spoke to me. That kind of melted my heart a little bit. And I'm like, okay, this guy, I think he does mind. And again, I don't know the guy. The whole Jordan line and the whole Dinda Academy, it's more of a joke than to be taken personally. We're not trying to hurt anyone's feelings. But I mean, when I see something like that, even though I don't know the guy, I'm like, all right, I'm sure he's had enough ridicule in his life. I want to give him a break.
With that being said,
then Dr. Why? Was that you, Dr. Why, that sent that message? Anyways, what's up, guys?
What's going on? This is, I'm loving the score. I'm loving the score.
There you go. Abhishek cried on TV. Yeah.
Uh-oh, my champion is up there. Here goes the champion.
Minitum says, we can all agree on Campbell, though.
Ooh. What was that? Single? Nice little single there.
You know what, Roger, you can call it soft if you want, but I have known many people in my life that they will make fun of you, right? Constantly. And I love, you know, giving the business to my friends and the sarcasm and whatnot. It's all good. But people that will attack you, and then when you say something back, like, hey, stop it or whatever, they say, oh, don't be so sensitive. But if anyone says anything remotely disrespectful to that person, they lose their minds and they cry and they whine. And it's like, if you can't handle it, then why are you dishing out to somebody else? I have found that most people, just my own experience, most people don't appreciate ridicule. None of us know what it's like to be ridiculed on a national level, right? And for those that say, oh, don't be sensitive, unless they're not sensitive themselves, it goes both ways.
Not a beer, guys. It's a cola drink. I just can't mention what kind of cola drink so we don't get shut down here. But it's a cola drink.
Is it Coca-Cola?
There you go. No name brand. No name brand.
Not even 8 o'clock yet, Gabe.
Oh man, that's funny. You know what's crazy? As I'm watching this game, looking at at this game unfold, I see the quote unquote danger of choosing to bat first and that not working out because SRH decided to bat first. I still think it's the right approach, especially the way these pitchers are playing. I just think that today CSK came out with a much better bowling attack.
Don't count those chickens for their hats, brother. I'm not loving the score, but don't count those chickens yet. You already sound like you're taking your victory lap.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
Oh, you are, my friend. You're like, oh, I love how they came out. You already got your my 3 wickets planned out. You already got it all taken care of. I know how you're rocking.
I'm just saying. Ooh, come on, Bravo. Give me another dot. Another dot, as I called for it. And every dot ball, guys, just keeps putting pressure on these guys. You think they're not scoreboard watching? Like, it's the 10th over and we're still at 63?
Oh, he's still on his victory lap.
What? I'm just saying.
Oh, man, I love it. How about hate me line? I don't know what that one is.
Come on, bravo.
Han says, I'm pretty sure that Wilkes recently shaved his beard, too. We had a phone call. I'll shave my beard if you shave yours.
Are they going to look at it or not?
Oh, will you stop? Everything's on a wicket. MS Dhoni's not even thinking about it because he's not even close. You are out of control, man.
Bro, this is it. This is, for me, these two guys are the game. If they're not there in the super over, by the time if they're not there by the time it gets to the death overs, it's over. They need to last, and I hope not.
You know what would be awesome? They're showing the Stree commercial right now for Stree. You know what would be awesome is if we got Tyagi from Patal Locke in Stree, because the same actor is in this movie. But if we got him as Tyagi, and to see him get so serious and try to attack that witch and then just get duped every single time, that would be hilarious.
Stree was, man, that's still one of my favorite lines. He said,
the 8 line instead of the Jordan line. All right.
He said, I have a PhD. I have 3, what did he say? I got a master's degree. I got a PhD. I have another this. I know all things. That was just hilarious.
Yeah, you lost your mind on that one. We got to pick up the scoring here. SRH, you got a big win last time, and now you're following up with this garbage. You're playing against the worst team in the league right now. Come on.
Ooh. Yep, the professor of Babe from the Stree movie. Oh, that was awesome.
You're playing against the cellar team, the team that's in last place.
Not after this, brother.
I wanted to keep you able to say that for many, many days, not just today. I don't want the expiration to beat on already.
Come on, Charlie, give me a wicket. I'll take a single.
Boundary or something, please. Gosh. Now, the idea, guys, is not to hit it to the fielders. Hit it away from them. Look at the flag bearer here.
Piyush Chawla. Hit him with the spinner.
Yes, guys, we are planning to check out the 3 a.m. stream. Gabe will be there in the morning. Nick will be sleeping softly in his bed.
By the time Nick
will be there at 7 a.m.
I would have already taken a massive lead on him.
Oh, nice. Finally, Mirzapur trailer drops on October 6th. Oh, I can't wait.
Ooh.
Super chat from Sup. I love the ZAR. I think that's South African, right? I can't remember. Gabe would have a 10% DRS percentage. He would review everything. You think 10%? I think that's being generous.
Catch it.
No.
Bath, baby. What? On my team. Bye, Warner.
Not do. That's why he's my captain. I'm not going to get crushed both times from this guy.
Let's go. Let's go.
So I was wrong about Warner. He did not get going at all. Good thing I didn't waste 12 credits on him. And he still got the mustache coming in full effect, and that's what he did.
Bath, baby. Woo.
Warner, what happened there? Are these big grounds, or that just wasn't a good enough shot?
No, these are bigger grounds.
I mean, it's right there.
God, I love this guy.
He's got skills. But yeah, Sup, definitely true about Gabe and his DRS. He would definitely not be too successful there. He would be in the first over, review it without talking to his team. Like, Gabe, what are you doing?
all the time.
It's a big ground. Oh yeah, Captain Pfaff, exactly.
Woo!
Captain Pfaff. For me, myself, and I.
5% at max. I have a 5% at max.
Exactly.
Listen, you know how they came out with the t-shirts this year for Joe Kelly with the this will be my t-shirt. This is that look. Everything being challenged just oh man. Woo.
You're crazy.
Look at Argent clowning me. He said Gabe might use other teams you've used as well. Like, can I borrow one of those?
Come on, you don't need it. You got Garg in here. Let's see what he can do.
Yes!
Oh my gosh.
Good night. Good night. What, cousin?
Talking what slick. Was that?
Talking slick. Chowla.
He has been hanging out with Bairstow too much. What was that?
Double wicket. Double wicket. Over. Oh, Chowla. Oh, Chowla.
Garg let him out to dry. He would have been out anyways, but man.
Good night. Good night. Ultimate collapse. Let's go.
Oh, this match is over, friends.
Let's go.
This match is over. Don't got to review that one, Gabe. Oh, my gosh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my gosh.
Whatever. Chowla, huh? Chowla, huh? What? Chowla is the president of the Gabe Academy of give it to him, cousin. Give me that scalp. The president of the Scalp Academy. That's what he is. I love it.
Oh, man.
Why am I crying? Because these are tears of joy, baby. Tears of joy. Oh, Nick's going to hear it all day long. Forever. Forever. Forever.
That's okay. Your team's not going to go from last to first. My team will still be number one at the end of today. Holla at you.
In the basement.
You have been dying a little bit every time I have poked at you about how they're in the cellar. They're in the cellar.
Oh, you have no idea.
I have a perfect idea. That's why I do it. Oh man. Oh, it's too much fun. But man, your boys are balling out right now. I can't say they're not. They have just outclassed SRH. And I think now we know after 4 matches now that SRH is the worst squad at this point. All right. Inosh, Garg may have ended the match for SRH right there. Yep. I think that they would have been in trouble either way. I think they would have. You got momentum of Kane Williamson taking him to the opposite stumps. But, I mean, look at this. Time it out. Would he have gotten there? I don't know. I think it would have been a run out anyway. I think it was – you got to put some blame on Kane Williamson for being so aggressive right there. It didn't even go that far, and there's a guy right there. But definitely Inosh Garg has something to blame. But I think Kane Williamson, people just like him so much.
But that's what the dot balls do, bro. They force you to try to look for more runs than you know, that are actually there simply because you're saying to yourself, look at this score. I love the dots. I love the singles. Look at this. Look at Jadega right now. Single, dot, 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 dot. Can I get a wicket?
Fantasy squad.
He's on your squad too?
Ooh, yeah, he was my wild card pick.
Nick's putting up the puntos today.
Dude, Fast already got me 24, and he hasn't even batted yet.
Woo! I love this. CSK, baby. And bro,
I agree. I think that was Williamson's fault. I think he was way too aggressive on that one. It wasn't there. I do agree. And I think that's the reason why Garg, I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right, but if Garg wasn't even moving, he's like, what are you doing? Why are you running right now?
Bro, we got Rayudu back. Okay, we got Bravo back. At some point, Tahir's going to play. Don't forget, there's also a guy named Satner on this team. CSK is deep, cousin. Woo!
Satner. Remember how much I hated him after that first match?
Oh yeah.
He's really good. Yeah, Williamson and Warner are playing test cricket anyways.
Darn it.
Please go to the boundary for crying out loud. Finally. There you go, Abhishek. Have you noticed the sight screens in cricket that get moved around for the batsman line of sight not to be impaired when the ball's being bowled? I have not noticed that. Anything similar in Major League Baseball? Not at all. They have the things called the shadows when the sun's going down, when the game starts in the early afternoon, and they don't do anything for that. Those are really tough, especially for the fielders to follow and track with the ball. No, not at all. Nothing similar I can think of. Jeez Louise. The run rate's under 6.
Love it. Ooh, hit him with the googly again. That's all right. That'll just be a single. Right now, singles are killing them. Singles and top balls are destroying.
Right now, they're hoping for singles because they can't get nothing else. Dot balls create pressure.
Thank you, Chanel. Dot balls create pressure.
Okay, guys, we only have like a few hours left in this day. CSK's in the cellar. CSK's last place. They suck. Let's get the CSK suck chance going. Come on.
Enjoy it, all you Mumbai fans, because it ain't going to last.
Oh, now we're going on a scoring tear right now. We're above 6 in the run rate. Watch out.
You know I've heard Bravo's song because he's a champion, and CSK are champions. Uh-oh.
Are there any other words in that song than that?
Well, yeah, they are, but he's just, it's funny. I don't want to get copyrighted, but he's just mentioning all the people that are champions. He even talks about like Usain Bolt and a whole bunch of other people. It's pretty cool. Oh, Chawla, finish strong for me here.
Enjoy it while it lasts, Nick. Oh, I will. Oh, you know I will. Cinderella is here.
Another dot ball. Another dot ball, baby. Dots. Oh, I'm loving it. Oh, Nick. Ooh. I can't wait.
They've only gotten 14 runs in the last 3 overs. Jeez.
Oh, boy. What's up, RK?
All right, let's get 100 runs in the last 7 overs.
Okay. Let's go, Jadeja.
We're still hoping for SRH and gloves in cricket. You're out of control. That's right, Pashal. SRH will win. That's right. Jadeja only giving up 3.
Man.
Gabe dreaming. You know I am. 100 runs. Let's go.
100 runs.
Even if they get 100 runs, I still don't think that would be enough to win.
Oh, so close. That even I wouldn't review that one.
He was swinging out of his shoes on that one. I love it.
That's actually smart batting, bro, because you need to play shots at this point. What are you waiting for?
Yeah, I have no problem with that, sweet.
Ooh. Oh. Your boy's getting lit, Jadeja.
There you go. Okay. The 100 run starts now.
That's okay. Let him stay confident.
The 100 run starts now. We already got 11 down, 89 more to go. And Nosh is going crazy with the super chats. We appreciate it. 7 overs to go. Golden chance for the youngsters. That's right. This is your time to show Captain Warner and the other big boppers at the top. Hey, we deserve to be on this squad. Definitely. Let's see what happens. Appreciate that. I like that way of thinking right there. This is an opportunity. Look at those blue spikes. Jeez.
That's it. Expensive over there for Jadeja. What do you give up? Wow, 10, 12, 13, 14 runs. But that's the biggest over they've gotten all day. So
86 more to go, brother.
6 more overs. You need
86 more to go. I know deep down, Gabe. I know deep down you are a little nervous about them getting 100 runs because I keep talking about it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I don't want to chase 170. Anything I would say above 150 is tough. It's tough. You know what I mean? But as I'm looking at it right now, if as I look at this now, yeah, you still have Bravo for 2. I believe Sam Curran still has 2. Yeah, Bravo's playing. I believe he's got the best economy rate on CSK right now. He's only given up 6 runs and 4 runs in 2 overs. 145. That's what your prediction is, guys. There goes Bravo. Like this, bring in Bravo to get a wicket, hopefully. Break up this little bit of a partnership.
Let's score off him. 86 to go. Still at 86 to go.
Look at a Bravo correction. 2 overs, he had only given up 8 runs. 153 is your production. Oh, Bravo, get me a wicket right now. I love his slow ball because it just makes their aggression work against them. Another single.
$85 to go.
Oh, Nick, you're out of control. I love it. Yeah, I mean, maybe they should have saved Bravo for the death overs, but I think right now Abhishek has gotten a little hot, so the goal was to bring him in and break up this partnership.
Yeah, we gotta go to work pretty soon. This will be my last over for sure.
Yeah, what is it? 8-11?
There you go. Oh, right to him. 84 to go.
Oh. Come on, Daddy. Get me a wicket. I need a wicket.
We want a 6. We want a few 6s off Bravo. That would be awesome.
Oh, come on. I've seen balls way higher than that called wides. But not called wides. Are you serious?
$83 to go. Oh, there we go. Another single. Boundaries.
How was that not a wicket? Oh, because it was outside.
Your man Dhoni could have reviewed it, could have got the out.
But you guys say don't review everything. I review everything. Nick, that's going to be our new, you know how we got the Boring Review shirts? That's going to be the new CFA Nation shirts. All day long, bro. Review it.
Oh, man. That's just going to feed the fire right there. Yeah, it's true. You did say you wouldn't take the DRS on that one when it originally came out. When that play for it was live. You did say, oh, I won't do it on that one. So you're going against yourself.
Oh, man.
Thank you. There we go. Give Bravo something to think about when he goes back to rest.
All good. Bravo's economy is still low through 3. He's only given up 17.
100. What is that? 78 to go. And with that being said, I'm going to enjoy watching the rest of 78 later. I'm going to enjoy watching this when CSK cannot chase and they're still in the cellar. Thank you, everyone, for all the super chats. Thank you for all the regular chats. Thank you for showing up and helping us out. And until next time.
That's 6 runs, guys.